Did you know that over 300,000 people apply for Canadian permanent residency each year? That's right. Canada is one of the most sought-after countries for those looking for a fresh start. But what is it that makes Canada so attractive? Is it the stunning landscapes, the friendly people, or maybe the promise of a better future? Let's dive in. Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're talking about Canadian permanent residency. For many, it's not just a piece of paper, it's a ticket to a new life filled with opportunities. But what's the big deal about permanent residency in Canada? Well, it opens doors to living, working, and building a life in a country known for its diversity and quality of life. So, let's get into it. Presentation of problem/challenge. Now, before we jump into the pathways to residency, let's talk about the hurdles many people face. First off, the application process can seem super complex and overwhelming. I mean, have you ever tried to navigate through all those forms and requirements? It's like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Plus, the eligibility criteria can vary from one program to another. What works for one person might not work for another. It's crucial to understand these challenges, as they can really throw a wrench in your plans if you're not prepared. But don't worry, we'll break it down. Exploration/development. Alright, let's explore some of the different pathways to Canadian permanent residency. One of the most popular options is the Express Entry system. This is for skilled workers who want to make a life in Canada. You create a profile, and if you're eligible, you get entered into a pool where you could be invited to apply for residency. Then there are the Provincial Nominee Programs, or PNPs. Each province has its own criteria, and getting nominated by a province can really boost your chances. Lastly, we have family sponsorship. If you have a family member who's a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident, they can sponsor you, making your journey a bit easier. Each path has its own unique requirements, but knowing your options is the first step. Climax/key moment. Now, here's a little success story that might inspire you. Meet Maria, who was struggling to get her application together. She took a workshop about the Express Entry system and learned about the importance of having a strong profile. Maria revamped her application, highlighted her skills, and boom! She received her invitation to apply. This goes to show that sometimes, all you need is a little guidance. So, my tip for you is to invest time in understanding the requirements and maybe even seek some help if you can. It could make all the difference. Conclusion/summary. To wrap it up, Canadian permanent residency might seem daunting at first, but it's definitely within reach for many. We talked about the challenges, explored the pathways, and heard a success story that shows it's possible. Remember, if you meet the right criteria and put in the effort, you could be one step closer to living your Canadian dream. Call to action, CTA. So, what do you think? Have you thought about applying for Canadian permanent residency? I'd love to hear your experiences in the comments below. And hey, don't forget to check out my next video where I'll share tips for a successful application. Hit that subscribe button, and let's keep this journey going together. See you next time.